He's one of their leading offensive weapons, and you can see it on that.
Let's watch this replay.
Turbo Miles looking out there to Zakowski along the sideline. Nice pass, nice catch, particularly under the conditions.
Well, both teams are using the passes early on in this game.
Yeah, they're not being conservative.
No,
when you're
1 and 5.
1 and 5, you don't need to be conservative.
Miles gets the ball to the first man through the hole, but he goes no place.
Ashcroft carried the ball.
Ashcroft carried the ball, number 40.
Hazel Park's interior line looks pretty big to me.
That's a tough line. They've got Jason Thomas on the one end, Kevin Lloyd, the tackle on the left, and Mike Carey, the nose guard. Keith Hatchie, is the right tackle, and Brent Andrews the right end. So they're pretty tough up there.
Yeah, Berkley has had no success in the interior part of the line.
But that's the first play, 2nd and 9 again. That's a
Miles.
keeper.
Miles carried the ball.
Miles on an option there.
Stopped by Brent Andrews.
One thing that Pat Fox says he's going to do today and always is show a lot of different looks to the offense. But, and he's running a lot of stuff off the wing tee.
Yes, basically that's a basic formation, Berkley. The wing tee, the wing back has a lot of blocks, but they will try to run a lot of misdirection plays, particularly having Burks going the opposite way of the tight end.
3rd and 8.
Speed.
In the mud bowl, you can see it, not much good footing there. And no place to go. This is going to cause a 4th down.
Yep. Now they wanted to get
actually losing a yard. To be 4th and 9 from their own 26-yard line.
Well, that was a misdirection where Zakowski came from the opposite side and tried to counter off the left tackle, but there was nothing doing there.
Well, I'll tell you that 4 running plays in this particular series, a gain of a yard.
Yeah. Berkley has had, because of the injuries in their line, they've had some of their key blockers that are out, and the running game has been tough for them, except against Southfield. They ran the ball pretty well.
Back to kick, I think. Is that Barber again?
Yeah, punting is always an adventure in the mud.
I'm sure he's worried. Hazel Park has the ball. Their own number 28 is Bob Conklin. It's down to the 40-yard line, maybe the 39.
That was a very low punt, and it gave the receiver a good chance to pick it up right away and get a full head of steam. So right away, again, Hazel Park has very good field position on the Berkley 40-yard line, or 39-yard line.
The backfield of Hazel Park, Jeff Eddy, the quarterback, Gus Johnson, the left half, Joe Newman, the fullback, and Gary Steed on the right. They're running basically the wishbone the whole day.
Yeah, it'll be power football off this wishbone.
And not much going. Both these teams are playing tough defensively.
Yeah, that was the 2nd man in. That's what you call an ISO. The up back does the blocking, and the 2nd back gets the ball right behind the lead block of the ISO.
Well, the defensive line for Berkley out there right now, Rob Rose, number 56 on the one end, Gary McLean, number 80, Chris Mallier, number 81, the nose guard, Ethan Goldsmith is the tackle on the right, and Chris Kilby is over on the right end.
Well, Coach Fox is glad to have Goldsmith back. He was out for 3 or 4 games with a bad leg, and he is back full-time now.
And it looks like Joe Newman carrying the ball. He gets about a yard. That's it. Stacked up there by a host of Berkley tacklers. I saw Rick Barber there on the bottom. It hurts.
Well, this is, once again, power football, and it's also power defense, right in the mud. It's very hard to get traction in there. And the Berkley defensive line, they're in a 5-2 right now, just smothered that hole right away.
Well, the wishbone still, it's 3rd and 7. Oh, here's a round in. Nice tackle. Saved the day. That's number 7, McKay, I think.
Yeah, it's Kay, John Kay.
John Kay, yes.
John Kay is also is the other quarterback for Berkley, but he doubles on the defense, and as you can see right there, is a very excellent defensive player. That was a great tackle in more or less the open field.
Steed had made 11 yards on that same run earlier in this game, but that time Kay was there to shut him down.
Yeah, they're sitting.
We've got a timeout, Hazel Park. They want to talk about it. You're looking at 4th and 6 or 7.
Yeah.
The ball on the 36-yard line.
It's a good 7. They, it's interesting, their first pass play was so successful. They put the 2 wideouts on the right side and hit them, and if it wasn't for the fumble, they would have been deep in Berkley territory. I kind of look for that same formation again.
Of course, you're looking at the defensive coordinator for Berkley right there, Zadowski.
Mike Zadebski.
Yes.
Yeah, Mike has done a fine job with the defense this year. They've been actually quite stingy in most cases. Sometimes as in the Southfield game, they were very good defensively against a very powerful Southfield team, but the big plays on punt returns did them in the end. Berkley is small, but very intense and very scrappy on the defense.
I'm Larry Auger, along with Ray Blackwell, and we're from Hurley Field over here in Berkley, Michigan. Berkley Bears against the Hazel Park Vikings. Hazel Park will go for it on 4th and 6.
Wide out wide to the right.
It's a long 6. No, get back. Oh, no, offside. Playing some games right there.
Well, that'll make the 4th down shorter. I do believe Berkley jumped. All right, it looks like Berkley jumped here. Yes, they did. It was the Berkley man. I don't see a Hazel Park man in motion here, so the penalty's against Berkley, which will make, it'll still be 4th down, but it'll make the play call, the play decision quite a bit different now. There's a lot of difference between 4th and 7 and 4th and 2.
Yes. Well, the linebackers are going to have to do their job. You've got Jeff Burks for Berkley along with Rick Barber. On the outside linebackers, Bob Inesco and Ken Carson on the other side.
Okay, now they're wide out is to the left.
No place to go. Yes, enough for a 1st down. As he gets over the field stripe, he's to about the 27-yard line.
Yeah, that was close.
So the penalty cost dearly right there.
Yeah, the penalty allowed them then to call a much more conservative play, and they are a power football team. And a team that comes out of the wishbone has a great opportunity often to pick up 2 or 3 yards at a crack because of the blocking they have in the backfield.
Well, the ball on about the 28, let's call it 1st and 10. Hazel Park has good field position once more. Tough going on the outside. That's to Steed, I think, number 14.
Steed carried the ball.
The numbers are already getting...
Yeah.
No, it wasn't Steed. He's got a clean shirt walking this way. So I imagine it was the other Gus Johnson, number 44.
Hayes made the stop.
It was a real high and wide pitch out. He handled it pretty nicely, though. Once again, those can be disastrous in a field like tonight, particularly as we get into the 4th period.
It's 2nd down and 4.
2nd down, 4 yards to go. Comfortable field position now.
Yeah, they're in 4-down territory now.
There's a Catholic school, Ray, as you see the pile of humanity get up there.
Jason Watson carried the
The
ball.
ball carrier at that time was Ron
All
Durham.
right, this is wishbone football at its finest there. They just spread out, sent the lead back up through the hole, blocking out, and sent the ball carrier right behind that lead back, and they powered their way to a 1st down.
I don't know what Catholic school it is, DePores or somebody that always plays 4th down, wherever they are in the field.
Well, if you had the
That's
personnel
scary,
that DePores did, you wouldn't have to punt either. Oh,
No
nice
place
tackle.
to go. Great tackle. You're looking at Burks in there
52, is it?
at 52.
I think.
Ethan Goldsmith.
Yeah, Goldsmith, very nice tackle. He wedged in the hole. He was slanting to his left, and that's where the play went, and he was right in the hole and made a very nice tackle on it. It was a big play for him because now it's 2nd and still almost 10 yards.
Second and 10. Hardly a gain on that play, just inches. Well, it kind of deceived a few people there. It
Yes.
looked like 34 had the ball, and that was Majewski.
All right, once again, this is wishbone football, but using the deception that is possible with the wishbone, he gave it to the second man through, and he picked up 6 yards on the play.
Berkley's 10.5-yard line.
Well, it's down there in striking distance. The ball on about the 11-yard line, 3rd and 4 for a first down.
Yeah, it's a short 4, though, I'd say. Somebody jumped. It may have been Hazel Park that jumped, and if they did, that's a disastrous penalty for them in that position.
We had the whole broadcast crew up here saying, he moved, he moved, he moved!
Legal procedure against Hazel Park.
It's a partisan Berkley crowd we're in here right now.
It's 3rd down and 9.
So that changes things a little bit, 3rd and 9.
Yes, quite a bit. There were 2 or 3 players that moved on the count there, before the count.
I'd have to say this is that pass play.
Yes, they really have to pass now, unless they it's either be a screen pass probably or a draw, but probably a pass to the wideout.
Oh, a nice pitch. Going back to Steed. He's buried. He makes about 3 or 4 on the play, but he paid the price for it.
Well, like we said, Larry, they should have passed.
Bob and Esco over there.
Esco and Burks made the stop.
All right, this was a decision to go for a run on a 3rd and long, the long pitch again, but it was stopped nicely by the left side of the Berkley defense.
So what do I call him? Call him a caddy. Call Carson a caddy.
It seems strange that Hazel Park hasn't passed that since that first time, because they were very successful, had a very good-looking pass pattern on that. The 3rd down play there really was a pass play, I thought. Should have been.
4th and 5.
And that's the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, the end of the first quarter here from Hurley Field in Berkley, Michigan.
That's the end of the first
The
quarter.
score is 0-0 as we're into a standoff right here. Big critical play to open up the 4th.
Yes,
I mean,
it is.
the second quarter with 4 down, 4 yards to go for a first. And,
Yeah, it's a big play for both teams right now because, as I said, the field conditions will deteriorate as the game goes on, and early scores in a game like this usually hold up.
October 23rd through the 26th.
some great camera work by some of our camera people. We've got Nick Auger on the camera on the field, Jim Compton, Jeff the Mort Perry, Ted Smith. Director is Chris Auger. Video engineer is Brian Burns. And Aaron Hojanowski is doing audio with Rick Cole on the graphics. Barbara Auger and Richard Danke doing stats for us up here in the booth. And of course, Gwen Ahern, the executive director or producer of this telecast, not director. Chris Auger is the director. Well, big play right here to open the second quarter.
Very
no
big
score.
Very big play for both teams. The first quarter was played almost entirely in Berkley territory, and right now they.
This would appear to be a drier part of the field too.
Yes, I noticed that before. The south end is much drier than the other side.
Fourth down. It's going to be a pass. Oh, it's dropped.
Well, Berkley's ball.
Hit the hands of number 34, Jeremy Majewski, but he would have been a terrific catch for him to make that.
Yeah, it was the ball was thrown in front of him on a wet night. That's a very difficult catch. I'm not sure the defensive secondary came up pretty fast. I'm not sure if he would have had the first down, even if he would have caught it. They were closing on him real fast. But
first and 10 from the
11-yard line.
11-yard line. They're moving the sticks around as we're talking. That's why I hesitated. Now they're moving it up to the 12-yard line. So it's where they're going to spot the ball. Burks has the ball. He's getting some. Jeff Burks carrying the ball and did a good job.
Well, that Jeff Burks at his very best, coming off that wing in the counter play, cross direction. He's very strong and he's very fast.
Let's catch this on a replay.
All right, this is Burks using his speed and his power, his cutting ability. He is truly a quality ball player and means so much to the Berkley team.
Looked like a heck of a block by, I think it was Ethan Goldsmith. Here it goes again. It works. Well, the same play.
It's exactly the same play. that is Coach Fox's favorite play. They ran it very effectively. In the Seaholm game, Berks broke one for 53 yards and set up their first touchdown on exactly that same play.
It's second down and 5 on Berkley's 30-yard line.
Well, see, Miles, quarterback in his team, had his best quarter of football.